What you got there?
Asparagus.
It's USG and then a bunch of numbers. We got the seed from M.I. Gardner. And as you can see, there's the roots on the suckers.
Oh my goodness.
We started them this year. We're going to plant them in this raised bed here and let them mature. But we wanted to video it to show you all what first year can
Got
look
good
like.
roots on it.
And whenever you're planting, you don't want to plant any deeper than where your soil level's at. You risk killing the crown, which will kill your asparagus.
And we definitely don't want to do that. My son knows how much I love it.
But it will take it a few years before we ever get anything that's edible.
But he's on top of it. He plants some, let's see, this year, didn't you plant some last year too?
We bought a bunch.
Yeah, so eventually I'll get something off of that to eat. For sure, and look how furry they are.
Yep, we bought a bunch of marked down crowns. That's probably your best way to acquire some, is when your local store marks down the roots, the bare roots for the year.
Yeah, we got them really reasonable last year.
We planted a whole row and they come up this year. You even harvested a little bit off of them. Because a couple of them were big enough, but we didn't harvest much.
That'll come
in
maybe,
years to come.
Yeah, either next year or year after.
Yeah, but then what we planted before that, you were harvesting more off of.
Yeah.
But we didn't plant as much, so there's not as much to harvest from. So your best bet is to get a bunch of it planted so you can harvest a bunch of it.
You see, he sowed those seed in those little 6-packs there, and then he has to kind of get them unstuck. But boy, they got some roots on them.
Yep, and some varieties you can't find them easily. Like this variety isn't very easy to find as a plant unless you catch M.I. Gardner's dormant plant sale, but it likes to sell out, so.
They look good though. So
this is a good alternative as long as you have the time to wait on it.
yeah, because it is going to take years.
You are basically giving up a year for this because you're not buying a year-old root.
So that is our new asparagus.